Alright. So, last night, we died here. Whoops. Let me get some water. Is it working? YouTube is working. Okay. Looks like it's working. Pain.
You're settling in for the night on a
All right, I'll be right back. Hey, Viral. All right. So, time to delete some characters. Time to delete, like, my 3 favorite characters. What's even worse because we just unlocked the elemental cores to go play for Deathwalker's retirement. We just unlocked the pylon problems, which has Algok's guards, which Snowflake could have done to get us the guards and the bolt shooters, just 2 levels to retire Snowflake. But instead, we will disenchant this potion. We'll take the Arrowvine. Yeah, Blinkblade has a lucky dice. Oh. I guess we'll take the Arrowvine. Oh, we've got a lot of Arrowvine available. This one will be the Axe Nut. Okay. So we'll take the Arrowvine. The Axe Nut. And the Snow Thistle. And these characters are ready to go. Let's just put someone in to grab their stuff. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be painful. Hi, Tojo. Yeah. There's a small part of me that really wants to say, like, it wasn't letting me push and pull the monsters off the ledge the way I wanted it to. And so I should just be able to replay the level. I think I maybe would have restarted the level if I had played the pull card on the turn that I meant to on Snowflake, but instead I played the 31 initiative instead of the 32. And so I had to move 3 bottom instead of a pull and move 3 bottom with crosswinds. And so I didn't learn that I couldn't pull the cannon off of the cliff. If I had learned that I couldn't pull the cannon off of the cliff on like turn 4, I maybe would have just restarted right then and just been like, okay, this doesn't count because the strategy I was planning for just doesn't work. But anyway, I guess our Drifter retires. Which means that maybe Drifter is the one who I want to give these characters resources to. So we can make a new Drifter. Oh, he'll still be level 1. That may be pretty good. I mean, not necessarily rip. We'll still have a Bone Shaper, a Geminate, a Banner Spear, and a Drifter. We could go and win the remaining 15 levels. However many it is. I probably want Drifter to have some of these characters' retirement goals, though. So let's give Geminate some resources, maybe. And we'll delete the Deathwalker. That is painful for me to say. Yeah, I'd definitely be up to trying this in Gloomhaven. For sure. Would I rather my Drifter? I think I'd rather have the Snowflake's goal. And just accomplish that real quick. Although that means having to go back to play the 1 Claw Crusher level. And it doesn't give you credit for accomplishing the goal if you don't beat the level. So I don't know about that. What is wrong? Why can I not do this? Just let me hit done? I don't understand. Am I just soft locked here? Well, that's an interesting crash. I mean, I'm not even crashed. I'm just purely soft locked. I can't allocate the resources any better than that. Letting Drifter be level 1, I think, is good for me. Other than it means that I don't get to start with the perk. That's a real downside to the way they've done the system, but maybe it makes a little bit more sense. But I don't know, to retire a Drifter and then make a new Drifter and the new Drifter has like nothing is very sad. But he will get to have the wood and resources of the deleted characters, which is nice. I'll just give everything to him and we just won't worry about his battle goal at all. All right, so it retired the Drifter. We'll make a new one. Ah, that's fine. Kill 15 Ruined Machines. Well, let's just go to the Ruined Machine level, right? Yeah, Meteor and Trap. I'm definitely looking forward to those. Maybe I could have taken weighted net. All right, delete. Okay. Delete. Okay. Delete. Okay. And now we have the richest never played a level before Drifter of all time. So let's fully deck him out. We already have a helmet, but chest piece, we can get some armor. Boots, I'm thinking dancing slippers. Hands, we have a one-handed item, we can get one more. Shovel is maybe almost interesting. Reinforced shield is kind of interesting, other than I can't ignore negative effects right now. Let's grab heavy sword. And is that full build? Head, chest, hands, feet. Are we just missing potion slot? Just missing potion slot. Can't grab a muscle potion. We could get power. No, frenzy potion is definitely the best thing for Drifter. All right. And Drifter is decked out and ready to go. Let's build this. Dang, I should have donated gold from one of the other characters. I don't have the hide. Oh, unbelievable. Hey, Paradox. Yeah, I lost on the derelict elevator last night, and it was not even close. I got to the final enemies spawned on the map, but they had like 40 hit points remaining when my final character died. I miscounted the turns. My snowflake strategy was horrendous. I was playing way too afraid of Ruin Machine self-destruct. Whew. Yeah, it was really bad. Crazy that I don't have the hide for this, but oh well. All right. I mean, I've got a level 3 and a level 1. So those two go and try the elevator right now. Drifter has a whole bunch of -1s in his deck, but maybe that's fine. Oh, this only adds 1 -1. And like for a level 1 character, he's relatively geared. Yeah, Blinkblade, Snowflake, and Deathwalker is a pretty terrifying list of characters to lose. Oh, we can grab a head slot and a hand slot here. And a potion slot. So it's probably health potion, right? I could get health potion, I could get stamina potion. Frenzy, glancing, power, renewing, stamina. Renewing would be okay, but health potion just makes the most sense. So we'll put on a health potion. I don't know if I want to keep the Ring of the Night or not. I can theoretically get it by setting both Leaf and Dark in a turn, but that seems pretty rare. I don't know. I don't think I had, like, hard and fast rules. Previously, I was stopping on losing a mission, but, I don't know. We'll just continue. I mean, losing 3 characters is a pretty big punishment, and it means that now we don't have access to a lot of tools. Like, now we can never get any invisibility. Now we don't have Snowflake's push and pull. We don't have hazards as a win condition, so we don't have Deathwalkers. Yeah, I mean, like, those 3 characters, they just provide such amazing and specific niches that missing out on them is pretty painful. So it's going to have to be like a Bone Shaper solo run at this point. That's very true. The Nuzlocke rules are sacred. Luckily, this isn't Pokemon. We'll grab a Spyglass here for the level, and I guess we don't necessarily need any of these one-handers. They may not help us. What would the purchasable one-handers be? Poison Dagger. Wound Sword could be good, but I don't get enough for it by selling Ring of Night. Fuel Falcon could be good, though. I think I'd rather have the Fuel Falcon than the Ring of the Night. And then that gives us another potion slot available. So, I mean, I probably want to make something with Corpse Cap, right? Frenzy Potion, Corpse Cap, Arrowvine. This has to be a potion that was in Gloomhaven. It's not the Cure Potion, it's not the Mana Potion. Oh, is it the Cure Potion? Okay, we don't need that. Rockroot, Corpse Cap. Is the Ward Potion? Rockroot, Snow Thistle is the... Alright, let's go with this. Could be decent. And let's just give this level a try, see if we can beat it. With our second set of characters.
Camouflaged into an
You like it better
stone cliff.
if we go until we have no characters left. That's probably... It's at least it's more entertaining than going back to Town in Flames. All right. On the Boned Shaper, we definitely want Exploding Corpse for this level. We're probably going to play a lot of the aggressive losses, Exploding Corpse, Malicious Conversion, and Boned Dagger. Dark Tidings could also potentially be okay. Maybe no Transfer of Essence. The damaging myself sounds pretty painful. I guess we might need Decaying Will to take on the Blade Spinners at the end. That seems fine to me. Feels really hard to summon the Wraith and have it survive anywhere. And we can put our level 3 card in. Maybe we should do it at +2 difficulty. It hurts watching me play the scenarios over and over. Nah, we're not going to +2. I mean, if they remove +3 from the game, no complaints from me. But if it's in here, can't go down. I could drop Fell Remedy for Grave Digging specifically because I have a Drifter to heal me up. I think specifically because we have Drifter, this is okay. We also just added a 21 in, so losing the 30 doesn't hurt, initiative-wise. And this is this Drifter's first ever level with literally no perks, so we're going to have tons of -1s. We'll probably be doing a lot of healing. Maybe Relentless's loss is good to kill a Ruined Machine before it's able to self-destruct if it gets low. I think I like that. And then the Violent Inheritance sounds really important. We probably play 3 ticks. So melee attacks, retaliate, and healing. And then if we lose the retaliate one, that's fine. Never kill an enemy, collect the most loot, have 0 cards each time you rest. Well, that sucks. Kill an undamaged enemy with a single action, kill 3 or more, or an enemy with 3 or more elements stronger waning, 5 or more cards at the end. Theoretically possible, but... Your bet is Drifter will have done 18 damage at the end. Hopefully not. That would mean that he dies on, like, turn 4. Because I think I'm going to play the Retaliate loss on turn 1. Although maybe turn 2 makes more sense for it. Because I can't go fast to play the Retaliate loss on turn 1. It's a bottom. I don't know. 2-player is much nicer. Much, much nicer. Although the healths did not change as much as I thought they would. It's just 2 health lower on these guys. What about on the artillery? Okay. So 15 down to 12 and 21 down to 16. It's better at least. We should be very safe from self-destruct here on turn 1, which is very nice. I think we'll just go for... let's get curses in the deck. That maybe makes me want to... Yeah, this positioning is fine, because I'll always get a curse on this guy, and if this guy moves to Drifter, I can get one on him too. So we'll go for curses and a summon. And then next turn we might just go for like summon and grave digging to get the damned horde out. Or maybe bone dagger to hopefully get the damned horde out. We'll go for something to get the damned horde out. And then here we'll just go late, and I think we'll do crushing weight and relentless. And we get our skeleton here. At the very least he tanks for us. Ah, dang, I should have put him right here. It's okay, he can still survive. Okay, he cannot survive a +1 though. Definitely misplaced that skeleton. This was the only card where they punished me for that, but I'm definitely punished. And we only get one curse in, unfortunately. That card is not a shuffle, so I can go ahead and put this guy here.
Bullets ricochet off the walls.
Alright. We didn't get any damage on anything, so Bone Dagger doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, I've already abused my skeleton. So I guess we'll go for grave digging. And I don't have a top. So maybe I'll just poison this guy and grave digging bottom. Skeleton probably survives this turn unless it's self-destruct, but if it's self-destruct, that's totally fine. And grave digging bottom takes us down to 1 health, but we can get another skeleton out. And then next turn we can bone dagger to hopefully get the other skeleton out. Here we'll go late for the heal, and we'll attack and get our tick back. Okay. This is good for me. My characters are all after them, so I won't be immobilized for the following turn. And skeleton poison I don't care about. Hello, Never Knows Best. Alright, I thought you had a good deck. Oh, I have 4 -1s here still. That's crazy, I thought my deck was a lot better than that. Poison here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can summon here. And we'll go ahead and health potion since we're all the way down to a singular hit point. And hopefully I get more summons out this next turn. And we'll just hit this guy. Crit. Okay. Yeah, -1's probably going to happen a lot. I mean, we're pretty set up and ready to go. So I Bone Dagger and Wrath of the Turned Earth, I guess. Man, I would love to have the poison. Yeah, because this guy can't be poisoned. That was kind of dumb. I should have Eternal Tormented him for the curse. It's okay. I want to go down here next turn and get onto the artillery. I don't have a big move card on Bone Shaper. So maybe I move this turn instead of Bone Dagger. Hopefully we can kill this thing, but it's just going to be attack for 2, attack for 2, attack for 2. So we'll need some sort of plus to kill him. But it's possible. A +2 or a crit or something in there could get it done. Meanwhile, Drifter, I think I just hit... I probably just hit and run down to the bottom. Okay, self-destruct. This is potentially very bad for my skeletons. Drifter, do not miss this kill. Okay, totally wasted the heavy sword. I don't hate this. Hey, Vildazio. I lost Blinkblade, Snowflake, and Deathwalker on this mission last night. So we still have Bone Shaper, Drifter, Geminate, and Banner. Be totally honest, though. Not certain it's looking all too hot for these characters. But we'll see. I'm not going to Horn a Command. We're just going to kill this guy. That's not good for us hoping to kill him. +1, okay. So we need a +2 or a crit here. Or I could melee attack him. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to melee attack him with the Spyglass and the Fuel Falcon. +1 or crit would kill him, but most likely we're just going to lose both skeletons here, which really sucks. Come on, do it. You know you want to. Thing. Alright, well, I guess I should have Hornet commanded one of them away. I don't know. So this is why dancing slippers are really good. This is so annoying that it puts this guy right here if you're blocking this hex, but I didn't really have much of a choice because I had to move away from this hex. Makes it a lot easier for this guy to get on me. Man, and now I literally have no summons out. And this thing has 16 health, which is a lot. Wow, how is this scenario supposed to be possible? Like, I guess I got insanely unlucky, but still. This seems dumb. Dang. Alright, Drifter. I mean, we just have to have good losses here. That's a very good start. Malicious Conversion is attack for 4. 5 because of poison. So we'll hit this guy with this hit. And then do I just hit him again? I definitely hit something here. I think I hit this guy and a 0. Okay, cool. +1, he just straight dies. I love that for me. Let's just get rid of this poison. No reason to keep the poison on us. Move 2. Spyglass, Fuel Falcon. Good, we get the +1. The Fuel Falcon maybe never could have done anything, but it's fine. Or maybe it wouldn't have helped. This guy sees 1, 2, 3 to get over here, right? So only this guy reaches us and he just hits Drifter for 2. We're like all of a sudden in an okay spot. Should you take out a mortgage to buy Gloomhaven 2? I mean, it's on sale right now. I think it's only $200 if you're in the US instead of $235 right now. I saw that they were doing a sale and I considered it. But I have other obligations for money right now, I guess I would say. Wow. Okay, crushing weight ticks are like really, really low now. But I mean, we're alive. We're in good shape here for a while. Okay. Hard hitting, but none of them can get up except for this guy. So hold on for a second. We hold on for a second. I'm even gonna maybe move down here, I think. Why did I think that Deathwalker was going before Drifter? Please do not +1. If you have 2 kidneys, you only need 1. I think it's illegal to sell your kidney. I mean, I won't tell anybody. But do we... We're pretty confident that Bone Shaper is getting a 0 on this next hit. So I'm going to Horn of Command to tell the skeleton to move here and not attack. And if he kills, I will be very... Or if he misses this kill, I will be very sad. But now I will command him to attack. Cool. We got the +2, and we get a free Returned Servant. Unfortunately, now, this means next turn our skeletons are running out there. So we'll just go very late and long rest. That gets the Spyglass back. And the Horn of Command. And maybe even the Warden's Robes if this guy goes fast, runs over, and hits the skeleton. So we're, like, in amazing shape. Okay. This is really good. I don't love Drifter getting poisoned. And also, there's no universe in which Drifter was his focus. He was standing in this hex. How did he see 1-2 poison Drifter? That is just absolutely incorrect. That's very frustrating. I really don't want to lose a Crushing Weight tick just to hit this guy who I think is already dead. So let's just throw a ranged attack for 1 into this guy. That's so stupid that it poisoned Drifter. Because, like, he played continuous health, and now one of those charges is going to go into healing for a useless heal. Decaying Will I need against the Flaming Blade Spinners. Command the Wretched is really good with Drifter in the party. Wrath of the Turned Earth is really good. I guess I could drop Eternal Torment. I think most other stuff seems too important right now.
A shadow casts from overhead. You turn to where the first debris began to fall and watch as...
Yeah, like, I really, really wanted to get a copy of Gloomhaven 2 myself, but I couldn't justify spending the $200 on it, you know? It's like, I mean, everybody in the family would still be able to eat, but, you know, I tell my older child no all the time when he wants to buy something, and so can I really say that for him and then just go buy myself something just because I want it? Something like 6 times more expensive than anything he ever asks for. Okay, it is not this round. It is the round after this one that this elevator dies. So next round, I guess ideally these things run up here and we go late and we run down. Maybe, though, I just send this skeleton over with Flow of the Black River and Exploding Corpse. Because I get to hit 3 targets. We need to soften them up. I kind of feel like I just do that. I don't have to Flow of the Black River. I could Horn of Command him down to that hex. We also do have the Flaming Blade Spinner already. So I could just throw the Decaying Will poison onto him. We're pretty unlikely for these guys to get down here. Drifter's long resting, that seems fine. I could just go for, like, poison and curses. And they only make it down with a move 3. And if they're moving 3, they're attacking for 1. So we stall for this turn, and next turn we move down here. The problem is, if I'm moving down here, I can Horn of Command with Exploding Corpse, and then I need to play... I guess a move 2 technically makes it, and Drifter can move 4. That feels very suspicious. If I send the skeleton down here this turn, that leaves Bone Shaper in a very rough position. But do I want to come down here right now with this Flaming Blade Spinner in play? I would love to stack their deck with more curses. They have 3 already. If I do this play, I get them up to 5. And I guess maybe that gives us the safety we need to go downstairs. Oh, no. Does the Blade Spinner move here? No, the Blade Spinner just moves right there. Okay, we're right there. Same diff. Oh, hopefully my first skeleton doesn't kill. Oh, the second skeleton wouldn't make it down, so it's fine. First skeleton does kill. But second skeleton doesn't make it down. We can poison the Blade Spinner. Get 2 curses in their deck. Because we walled off, none of those guys came down, which is good. So, we have survived 6 rounds. Which means next round we will have survived 7 rounds. And after you survive 7 rounds, that means you're at the start of round 9. Is that what we learned last time? I know that sounds completely illogical, but I think that's what we learned last time. I need to save my move and get a tick backs, but I probably also need my move 4. Maybe I just want to move 4 and hit 3 targets for 1. I want to save the Violent Inheritance loss, but given that I lost 5 cards on my first rest cycle, I can't play another loss, I don't think. So this skeleton should move to this hex no matter what, just to attack. And then this skeleton's just dead. He's not going to get to do anything. So we'll move him down, he'll attack, we'll Exploding Corpse, and then I just run myself for 2. And wish that I could do more, but I can't. And Drifter will just run for 4. And I think just spread around a lot of muddles, and they've got a lot of curses. It's self-destruct. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on. Maybe this is good for me? Question mark? Sorry, skeleton. You're dead. He's gonna just automatically walk here, right? Dang, I wish I could get a skeleton over to hit the guy over there, but that can't happen. Okay, let's set Exploding Corpse bottom, because this guy is going to die. Oh, that doesn't make any difference. If I could somehow get my skeleton up over to this guy for the self-destruct. Man, I really wish more than one skeleton were dying to the self-destruct. But this guy will move here, hit the skeleton, and self-destruct. We ward Bone Shaper because we have to stay up here. Since we can't go down. So I just hit this guy. Oh, that's very nice damage. But I simply cannot go down there. So we'll just grab this loot. And we wall off. Oh yeah, walling off there was really important, because now these guys don't make it up. I guess maybe I should have... Maybe I could have moved my guys slightly differently, actually. Alright, well, he dies. Self-destruct goes off. Exploding corpse goes off. None of these other guys die, and... Oh, I should not have taken 6 damage. I should have lost a card. Actually, maybe losing 6 damage is fine, because I'll just heal with my bottom, hit this guy with bloodletting, and a 0 kills. Plus, I do have Relentless. Bone Shaper is the one who's in really big trouble here. Grave Digging bottom to get a skeleton, and Bone Dagger top to attack and kill? Is that what we're thinking? The problem is Grave Digging bottom kills me. If it's not attack card out of Ruin Machines, that's really good. If it's standstill card out of Ruin Machines, that's really good. Bone Shaper needs to move this turn, because next turn, something is going to fall right here. Is this the 2 Blade Spinners falling the next turn? Or is it just... I guess I just move to summon, and I can move the summon to, potentially. I think I just have to go for this and just hope that the summon survives. And then here I go fast and hope that I kill the Blade Spinner. But I have to move out of this hex because something's falling here. Okay, these are pretty good cards for me overall. Especially if Drifter can pick up this kill. Do not miss this kill. Do not miss this kill. Yes! Alright, Drifter gets a lot of Retaliate off here. Do I heal? If Bone Shaper's over here and Skeleton's here, all 3 of these guys see Drifter. This guy sees move 2 and attack Skeleton. What if she's here? Drifter was faster. If she's here... Okay, cool. So, Drifter heals himself. And heals himself. This is going, like, crazy well, I think. I just move here. Oh, which one of these guys is first? This guy is first, so he goes here, and then this guy sees 2. And this guy is first. So... Okay, so I just have to move up here, summon the skeleton here, and hope that the skeleton survives the hit from this guy. But I do have my Warden's Robes, and we do survive. And then these guys all go into Drifter. We had 5 curses in their deck. Hit me like I care. Like I care. Okay, beautiful. Bone Dagger, Wrath of the Turned Earth. We never kill this guy, but we get another curse in their deck. Drifter is very, very low. But I don't run out of crushing weight yet. And I can get my tick back with sustained momentum. This guy dies to Relentless. Hopefully it's not self-destruct. I don't know why I said that. That's like a really, really, really dumb thing to say out loud. Oh, wow. Nice crit skeleton. So I hit this guy. Oh, that's a bad miss. That is a bad miss, Drifter. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Good. The cannons should die this turn. I think. Oh. Man, I put all those curses in the deck. Like, could we draw them, maybe? Okay. Yeah, they have 5 curses in the deck. Like, those 5 curses could come in huge. Bone Shaper has no health and, like, no healing. And Drifter honestly has no healing. Time is not on my side here, because I think we get summons this next turn. There's no indication. The scenario is not telling us at all what's going to happen. So maybe I just want Bone Dagger Loss attack into this guy. Drifter just has one more Relentless. It kills this guy. Why am I thinking Long Rest? I'm thinking Long Rest. I can pick my card if I Long Rest. The upside to not Long Resting, yeah, let's Short Rest. Deadly Shot is fine. It's good into the Blade Spinners, but I can hit this guy with Bloodletting, move next to this guy with Draining Arrows to get extra ticks back. Or... I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. Hit this guy with Bloodletting. Or maybe I hit this guy with Bloodletting. This guy dies to Relentless, and then next turn I can Draining Arrow sustain momentum. Here... I mean, it's definitely Short Rest. I'm not Long Resting right in front of that guy's face. Command the Wretched would be a really nice loss to have with Drifter, but... you know... you get what you get, you don't throw a fit. I can't go late. I have to go fast. My choices are summon Gravedigging Skeleton, or I kind of like that. He's pretty likely to survive. And then I could go for like a Bone Dagger into this guy next turn and get an extra skeleton out with that. So I go relatively fast. I play Exploding Corpse. Hold. I play Exploding Corpse. Drifter kills these guys over here. I get my Gravedigging Skeleton out. He tanks this guy. Hold. Nice. Rune Machine's not attacking. This is the first time we've seen that card specifically, so not even like super lucky or anything for me. It was due. Drifter, I need you to pull another one of those -1s. And I put extra -1s in your deck with this armor. So pull me that -1 there. Pull me that -1 there, buddy. Huge. Huge. I think we are in there. Oh, you stupid cannons. You stupid cannons. I could have just positioned him behind me. Do we go back? Do we go back? Can we do that? Do we go back and put the skeleton right here instead? We go back and we put the skeleton right here instead. Because, I mean, like, I would... if I were playing the physical game, that's what I would do. If I were playing the physical game and I placed the skeleton and realized later that, oh, wait, this is the one artillery card. Like, I was just ignoring them because they're way up there. Also, where are their curse cards? They have 5 curse cards. Like, just draw them for once. Alright, only 1 Relentless tick, but 11 health on these Blade Spinners is not that bad. Oh, that guy reached me too. I really thought that guy wasn't reaching me, otherwise I would have used my slippers. Okay. Now, Bone Dagger bottom and a default attack top into this guy? Do I want Decaying Will? It's just Retaliate 2, so Skeleton survives a hit. It's not amazing. What does Drifter have? Do I want Draining Arrows top? No matter what, I want to get over closer. Oh, I'm really low, though. I want to get over closer so that I can heal Bone Shaper next turn so that she can have health to do things. Bone Shaper, I could lose a card to summoning. I think I just default attack for 2. I use my Spyglass, and I hope to pull a +1. Oh, but saying that out loud does not sound good. That does not sound good looking at this and saying I hope to draw this or better. I could just do Bone Dagger top. And Wrath of the Turned Earth bottom? Bone Dagger top, and then I kill with a -1, and Wrath of the Turned Earth bottom, and then my skeleton survives against this guy. He gets hit, he attacks, gets retaliated on, and then survives a hit. So that means my skeleton gets 3 attacks into this guy, and then Drifter tries to pick off the kill after that. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. This guy will be dead, then we just have to kill this one. I can poison him with Decaying Will. No attack at a ruined machine. And move 3 and attack out of this guy. So if I kill the ruined machine, does this mean I boots late? I boots to go after everything? All this guy does is poison Bone Shaper, which I don't love, but I don't lose a card to being poisoned. At least not initially. Some of those rolling heals could go pretty hard, though. Then I kill this guy. I don't get hit by this guy. He moves towards Drifter. Skeleton gets hit. Skeleton could die. And I don't have Warden's Robes. If Skeleton dies to the +1, that's really bad. So maybe I just don't play the Bone Dagger loss. And we missed. So if I play Bone Dagger loss, I have to lose a card when this guy hits me, unless he draws one of their misses, and they have 6 misses in their deck. His current card is also a -2, so he has 7 cards he could draw that I would be fine. He also has a lot of cards where I would have to lose a card. But if I have to lose a card, do I even care? Do I even care? And so that begs the question then. Wait, but if I Bone Dagger bottom and kill this guy with Wrath of the Turned Earth top by pulling a +1, then I get a free summon out, which I put in this hex, which then tanks the Blade Spinner for me. But it means that both of my summons are dead, and I don't have Wrath of the Turned Earth up. But I didn't lose any cards on Bone Shaper. I think Wrath of the Turned Earth gives me the best bet. And then the question is to kill or not to kill. The loss makes it very likely I have to lose 2 cards. So we'll just see if I draw a +1 at disadvantage. Which we didn't. So Bone Dagger loss would have killed. But oh, now I do get poisoned. Not being poisoned would have been nice. Okay, they get a +2, and we don't get to see what that guy's modifier would have been. It's just melee retaliate, right? So if I move here, I hit everything with draining arrows. I don't get retaliated at all. This is... Okay, we dealt 1 damage with our 3 attacks. 2 damage. But we did get a lot of muddles, and they have a lot of curses. So I love that for me. Now I would love Bone Dagger. I'm not muddled here. If I short rest, it's a 50-50, though. That I do not love. Drifter, I have to short rest. But honestly, the muddle on everything with all of the curses stacked up really puts things in my favor, I think. Is there any universe I long rest? Probably the worst case scenario, if I long rest, is that I lose one card, and then I only have one turn remaining. I'm gonna short rest. Bloodletting is fine. I think most I want to just heal myself up with Prudent Preparation, and I'll move a tick forward on Continuous Health to make Fortitude hit maybe this Blade Spinner, or maybe this one. We'll see how much damage the Skeleton does. That means I would like the Skeleton to go first. I could just put more curses in their deck. They're all muddled. So just going for something like go fast, melee attack for 2, and 2 curses in their deck, like, is there really a downside there? Also, maybe if this guy's not, like, self-destructing, maybe I just heal to remove this poison from myself? Hold. What about Life and Death Bottom? Does that not just win the game here? Is Life and Death Bottom not really, really good? Skeleton can't die here. This guy could make me lose a card if he hits me at disadvantage. And kills. I'm going late. I'm summoning and I'm playing Life and Death. Because if we get it off, it's huge. Oh no. Oh no. I never considered that. Oh wow. Wow. That's like the only super bad thing they could have done. And now I lose all of my cards. That is... Oh my gosh, and Drifter loses a card too? Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Oh, my skeleton does nothing. Oh my god. What a throw. This means that Drifter only has one more turn. What a throw. I guess Drifter never had any counterplay for this turn, did he? What a unbelievable throw. I just have to hope that this guy doesn't kill Bone Shaper, right? Because my play here is this guy misses Bone Shaper. Man, I really thought muddling there was going to be so good. I've put so many curses in their deck, and then they get the freaking ranged Suffer card and just kill everything. Skeleton survives the Retaliate, but then dies next turn if this guy's still alive, which he probably is. I get another Skeleton up, and I set Life and Death. And then I can short rest. I have one turn where both of my Skeletons get to go. I cannot risk this guy being alive. Dang it, we would have gotten a +1, which would have been worth 4 damage, which would have been insanely good. Oh, man. I guess on the bright side, Bone Shaper can't die now with Life and Death, but losing those 2 cards is crazy. I should have gone it I should have gone at 18 speed and played Life and Death Bottom. I just wanted this summon out. But going at 18 speed and attacking that guy and killing him would have been really good. And so... Damn. So, if I long rest, most likely skeletons just die without getting attacks off, right? Man... I don't have any summon cards. Oh, I'll have one. It's not over. I think there's a win condition. So I'm definitely not giving up. The win condition's hard to find, though. Let's see. So, best case scenario. Drifter goes at 31, and that's first. Drifter moves here and hits this guy for 5 and crits him. That would be best case scenario. And then this summon moves towards this guy. This summon hits here, survives the retaliate. And then the Blade Spinner just moves and attacks and misses both. And what have I done on Bone Shaper in that time? Yeah, that's really not promising. That is really not promising. So if Drifter crits this guy... Man, they've taken so little damage. It's kind of crazy. Not getting the poison off or the decaying will off was really bad. Why did I go for life and death? That's what was really, really bad. Flow of the Black River does not help me here. Is, like, attack for 2 my best bet? If I attack for 2 and I lose a skeleton, then I get 1 more turn. And so I can get, like, attack for 2, attack for 2, attack for 2, attack for 2, attack for 4. Attack for 5, attack for 2, attack for 2, attack for 2, attack for 2, attack for 5. 4. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. Plus 4 is 10. Plus 5 is 15. So I think my just about best case scenario is getting 15 damage out. Which is not enough. That's with all zeros. Now, my best case scenario is just that they attack and miss. One good thing that could happen is if they group up enough that I'm able to Exploding Corpse and hit both with that. That could be really good. Most likely if I long rest both. Yeah, I'm long resting both. Alright, they're hitting. Let's just see. Let's just see. Miss? Did not miss. I don't have my... I Horn of Command this guy so I can move him here. He puts a curse in their deck, but gets retaliated on. Okay. Now, I'm going to have 3 cards, which means that I am not dead. Drifter will get off an attack, and Skeleton will get off an attack. I will have my Horn of Command back. This means my turn could be Horn of Command Skeleton here, tell him not to attack, then Exploding Corpse, and I hit both of them for 4. Then Drifter comes down and hits this guy for 5. If I have 3 cards and I do that turn, then I have 1 card in discard, 1 card in hand, and I am dead. Which means I can't do that. Drifter can have Prudent Preparation bottom to heal up Bone Shaper, meaning that Bone Shaper could summon the Grave Digging. If I have 1 card in hand, 1 card in discard, and 1 summon out, I could have 2 cards in discard if this summon is dead. So I could have 1 card in hand, 2 cards in discard, 1 summon out. With my life and death, I can long rest. I think that is my best play, meaning my best course of action to win is to drop Bone Dagger here. This next turn, I play I guess Flow of the Black River with Grave Digging, and I summon a skeleton and I move it here. Then I long rest. Then I move the skeleton here and it hits both, and then I Exploding Corpse. That Retaliate card I think is pretty good. Oh, I could heal the skeleton. Wait a second. Do I heal the skeleton? No, because he dies to the Retaliate because they played extra. +2. Skeleton, you got me right here? Have you got me? I need the skeleton to be dead, right? Actually, I need him to be dead? Well, I just unsummon him if he's not dead. Come on, dude. Come on. That was your chance right there. I think it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but I think I still have a win condition. Was that my last life and death charge to 1 damage? I think it was. No, I have 1 more. So Bone Shaper, very unlikely to die here. Skeleton, very likely to attack this guy and kill him and not die to retaliate. And then I just have 1 more turn. And on that turn, it's Skeleton attack for 2. And I get a strengthened attack for 4. That's a bad card. Not gonna lie. Drifter, you know you want to live. Skeleton, that's a good job of knowing you want to live. Me, don't care. Hey, Drifter lives. Skeleton, you need to kill him. Okay. And then we're doing attack for 2, attack for 4, and we need to deal 9 damage. So we have to crit. And that's just it. This will be the final turn. Unless, I mean, yeah, I could unsummon the skeleton. I could move to attack for 2, long rest, unsummon skeleton, and attack for 2. Which gives me more chances at attack for 2. We'll just see how much damage the first hit does. Okay. So if it's a +2, and I have a spyglass, if it's the +2 or the crit, then I win. If I move to an attack for 2, I take 2 retaliate, he hits me for 2. So I could move to attack for 2. If I pull a 0, that takes him down to 4. Then if he misses skeleton because of all of the curses, which we're looking pretty likely for miss. We're honestly looking pretty likely for a miss. If he misses skeleton and pulls a 0 or worse on me, I survive. But then for skeleton to get off a turn, I would have to long rest. Then if skeleton dies to the retaliate during long rest. So if he has miss as his next 2 cards, my best course of action is to move to attack for 2, long rest, he misses both of us again, skeleton hits him, dies, and then I attack him for 2 one more time. If he has 2 misses as his next cards, or miss 0 and then miss, then I can get off strengthened attack for 2, attack for 2, strengthened attack for 2. Or I just get off strengthened attack for 4 right now, and we kill him with +2 or crit. Where's my spyglass? Excuse you. Why are you not spyglassing it? This is Bone Shaper doing the attack. Select a single target to use the item on. Select targets of the attack. Well, that's dumb. You're supposed to be able to spyglass this, because it's not the skeleton doing the attack, it's the Bone Shaper doing the attack. Alright, well, that's not my fault. I guess in that case, we just move to an attack for 2 and hope that he misses a bunch. Okay, we wouldn't have gotten the +2 anyway. So we need to see miss. Nope. Dang, and Warden's Robes weren't enough. We got the 0 on me, but we needed him to not get a + on the skeleton. Alright, I'm faster. So this needs to be a +1. Easy. I never doubted him. Never doubted him. Drifter would have taken 1 attack for 2, but he had like 5 health. Or maybe even more. I think he had 7 because he healed. He just exhausted. Because even if he had been crit, he only would have been attacked 1 time. Dude, the point of all those curses was for me to get my hopes up. And also, like, I guess I got lucky that the spyglass doesn't work correctly, because if the spyglass had worked correctly, then I would have locked in on that play. But given that it doesn't work correctly, or maybe you're never supposed to be able to spyglass exploding corpse, but I'm pretty sure I've read before that it's the bone shaper performing the attack, not the skeletons. So that's no deaths. Man, that one turn where the blade spinners outsped me at 12 and did the suffer card. If I had just gone for my 18 speed play that I was considering, would have been so much better. All right, winter arrives. It was the Valorath. Did that level Bone Shaper? It did level Bone Shaper. We can also build... Oh, did we get a hide? We didn't get a hide. I still can't build the hunting lodge. And without any hide... Oh, I can build the wall. Okay. Alright, let's build a wall. Yeah, I kind of pulled out the W. I'm giving it to myself. Dang, didn't get any battle goals, though. I guess we'll take this other curse card. And then I really, really like Flesh Shield at level 4. Critical Failure, I think there's a really interesting build with the Bone Ball, but you would need an ally that curses a ton. And we don't have access to one of those. But Flesh Shield does just a lot of really good stuff. It gives us our fastest card. With your elements, you get a lot of potential shield, and just preventing damage is really, really good. So, no complaints from me. We hit Prosperity 3 with that building built. But Drifter cannot level up. That's alright. Dang, do I do a 4-man library? Because if I take all 4 characters, it's monster level 4. If I bring Bone Shaper and fewer than 4 characters, it's monster level 5. The library is not a scenario I've ever played with more characters. I wonder if the Wraith is good now that I've thinned the deck a little bit. Also, I guess I don't have to go to the library right now, do I? We could take our time. We need to build a carpenter, the boat, the sled. We still have the ancient spire. The frozen fjord. The crystal enclosure. Yeah, we're never going to be able to beat the crystal enclosure with these characters. The furious factory. Elemental cores, pylon problems, rusted tunnels, or the Quattro library. I really want to go to the library. Steel automatons are an issue. Maybe we just 4-man it. What would it look like? I know, so this is the level where it will spawn rune machines, and they're trying to run towards a plate in the center. And if they stand on the plate, then you lose. What's really unfortunate is I think with the level we are, the rune machines are going to go up in movement. This is something that I had to route around for the +1 difficulty speed run. So I'm fairly certain Oh. Okay, level 4 versus 5 Ruin Machines is 2 move versus 3, which is absolutely huge for this level, because if they reach this pressure plate, you lose. And so them having 1 extra move every single turn, 3 move instead of 2, means that they get there like 2, potentially 3 turns sooner based on what cards they play. So I feel like that means it absolutely has to be the Quattro Library, and it absolutely has to be this second with all 4 characters while they have reduced move. 4 elite ancient artilleries though, and 2 elite steel automatons is an absolute nightmare. Not having characters that can create like hazards or obstacles or anything to slow down the Ruin Machines is horrible. Oh, and we're gonna have to deal with 12 total Ruin Machines. This is gonna be tough. This is an amazing level for Deathwalker, because you can just get shadows over here and wound both of these artilleries before you have to ever get close. So it's very painful to not have her. Also an insane level for Snowflake, because if you put 4 hazards, then they're guaranteed to start walking through hazards before they get to the plate, and you push them away. And hazards are insane into steel automatons. Instead, okay, so 22 health on these guys, 16 health on these guys, 8 and 13 health on these guys. That's not that bad. Okay. Let's go do it. It has to be right now. It cannot be at any other point in time. Bone Shaper probably has to be the biggest carry. I guess the Wraith with a Banner of Strength isn't that bad. Except for the cannons, everything adjacent suffers. But if I like throw a poison and have the Wraith attack with... What card can I drop? I feel like I need an absolute swarm of skeletons, which also makes me want to bring Dark Tidings. Also, movement is good in this scenario, which makes me want to bring Dark Tidings. But I don't see anything I can drop. I don't even see a way to fit the Wraith in. But at least I don't have to summon it. I mean, I just get it for free. I should have grabbed a Rolling Bone Shaper heal, now that I have Grave Digging. Okay, I need my fast initiative cards. I need the movement on Malicious Conversion. I want the loss on Bone Dagger. And potentially the bottom. The poison on Decaying Will, I'm thinking I want to play on turn 1 to help the Wraith, but maybe that's the card that goes. The Leaf is nice, though, because it sets up the Flesh Shield, it sets up the Wrath of the Turned Earth poison. It sets up some stuff. I don't need Eternal Torment's Cursing. I'd rather have the Wraith's constant attacks. Drifter, I think Maybe we need to bring Destructive Fury to AoE Ruin Machines. And we don't need Relentless because they're probably not attacking too much. We need to get wounds off on the Steel Automatons. And I don't know how that is happening. But we need it to. Maybe it's the Geminate loss. The Flailing Tendrils gets wounds on them. What are Geminate's items looking like? Pretty non-existent. Pretty non-existent. But no gold, no nada. And Banner Spear is severely undergeared. Severely undergeared. I'll grab a crude bow. Oh, never mind. I have a heater shield. Wow. Yeah, that's horrible. Horribly undergeared. Just no hide on anybody. Alright. Well, I feel the need to have Flailing Tendrils bottom loss. I feel like it can be really good. Smoldering Hatred's move and immobilize also could be really good. Not ever going to have time for Reshape the Guises regenerate. And Hail of Thorns could be pretty good. Maybe better than Firefly Swarm. Scarab Light's push is really good. Locust Host's push is really good. So we have some value in ranged form for sure. Poison is not good in this scenario. So we'll bring Flailing Tendrils over Hornet Stinger. And other than that, we just make it work. Ranged attacks are probably pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to have time for regroup. Torchbearer could come. Torchbearer could come. Alright, we've got a plan. We just go. Do you have a potion? What kind of potion do you want? What kind of potion do you want, Banner? We could grab a health potion. We could grab... What can we get out of the corpse cap? A ward potion? Poison potion. Power potion. Like, is there a single potion to want for Banner Spear? None of these seem right. Cure, Stone Skin, Poison Vial. Explosive Vial. Snow Thistle Axonut. Kind of hurts to lose the Axonut, the only Axonut I have, but this doesn't feel impossible. It does not feel impossible.
A lone bell rings from somewhere down a crevasse.
It also sounds like it could be really bad.
And find a metal vessel,
this one's always bad, right?
To the top of the vessel and floating without explanation is a red canvas balloon large enough to fit a building inside. A brass bell clangs for your attention.
Hello?
Sounds like someone inside needs your help.
You just get the door.
With a crank, the hatch pops open and a hiss of air passes through.
Thank you.
Oh, come on.
A potterel woman crawls out of the hatch.
My aeronautical hit some rough clouds, and I couldn't blow my emergency hatch. Been a while. I tell you, that bell was the best investment in this thing.
Oh,
I use
okay.
it more than the steering
So it's
wheel.
just not bad.
She looks around.
Drifter's strong, so we're fine. Alright. One or more cards each time you rest. Kill an enemy attacked by your allies. Get the first kill, lose a card and negate 2 more damage. 2 cards to the lost pile before your first rest. Never attack an enemy that's already active in the round. No attacks in the first 3 rounds. 5 or more monsters. Okay. We will try to never attack anything that's already gone, but that's definitely not easy to do. I think the plan here is Geminate runs up and disarms a cannon. I summon the Wraith for free. I get the Banner of Strength. Bone Shaper runs in, summons a regular Skelly Ellie Ellington. Wraith gets off boost. No, not Skelly Ellie Ellington. We poison. And Wraith gets off boosted attacks and doesn't die. So we can put Wraith here. I can go move 3, disarm. Yeah. Move 3 with jump, disarm this cannon. Wraith here. Banner of Strength here. That's a little bit sketchy, but, you know, what isn't? Drifter 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2? Like, what's Drifter doing? Crushing weight with just a move 4? Let's save the move 4. Let's move 3. Sure. Oh. But this thing's disarmed. That's an extra move on Rune Machines. That's really bad. An extra move on Steel Automatons. This is like the worst possible turn 1. Immobilizes with all of my characters being... Wow. 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 Gosh, and his attack for 4. I mean, we just need to see the banner survive. I don't know. I don't know what else there is to it. Oh! I move Drifter here instead, and then Drifter is the focus, because there's no push on this card. Beautiful. Beautiful. When there's a will, there's a way. Oh, that's a lot of movement, though, and these guys are going to move so much, and they have so much health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this guy's gonna run this way. This guy's gonna run here, and I'm gonna suffer hazard damage, which is 3, which is not the end of the world. Otherwise, I'd be going on the other side, and I wouldn't like that. Wow, that's big damage, Jim. Alright, these Ruined Machines are already so close to getting to the pressure plate and losing. Like, what is that? That's crazy. Alright, we got off an attack. Do I Spyglass this? I don't know if I'm getting another Spyglass attack off anytime soon. So we'll take the damage. Wraith kills with a crit. If I run up all the way, that makes both of the Steel Automatons run to Bone Shaper. And that's really weird. If I run up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's first? Bottom guy is first. So if I run here, he always goes here. This guy goes here. Maybe that's a better spread for me. I don't really know. It needs to be something like Geminate moves this way and immobilizes, right? I would love to get some sort of long-range wound on these artilleries, but that's not possible. It needs to be Geminate moves in and sets up for a huge wound on everything next turn with Feeding Frenzy. And yeah, I need Bone in here and summoning and like walling this area off so the Ruined Machines can't make it. Drifter unfortunately can't move, but he did some good work. Oh, do I get hit by this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangle. Okay, I don't think I do. I just suffer 3. Okay, that's good. Well, yeah, obviously they already would have taken their turn. Okay, what to do? What to do? All right, I think I like Mind Spike. Just like move this direction, switch, and Mind Spike. The Rune Machines can't hit the plate this turn. The problem is like standing next to Steel Automatons now is just it's a grab bag of horrible things that can happen. If they get attack with push, I just like lose the scenario. Like I don't know. Let's see. It sounds like Banner needs to run in this way, but maybe I want to move the Banner of Strength forward. I mean, where it is, it's helping the Wraith as long as the Wraith gets up to here. Summoning Wraith was kind of stupid because it's just going to be attacking 3 shield Steel Automatons, isn't it? And they're immune to poison. Yeah. I could run up and push this guy away, and then if it's like move 3 out of Rune Machines they don't reach. They did not shuffle. The Rune Machines did not shuffle. Their shuffles are their self-destruct and their 56. Yeah, those are their 2 shuffles, and they played Latch On. But they do still have 2 move 3s, and then they have 1 move less, 3 moves normals, and 1 standstill. I have the ability... Okay, I would love to get off like a good Incendiary Throw. Move 4 Incendiary Throw does not work this turn. But I could set up for going for one next turn, potentially Resolved Courage Incendiary Throw. So let's go late and Tip of the Spear. Or, no, we go fast and Combined Effort into this guy. And we get a wound ticking on him as soon as we can. That's one decent play. Drifter. I just want this cannon dead, so I Vile Assault it. And I took some damage, so I... Prudent Preparation? No. I sustain momentum so that Drifter, next turn, once the Immobilize is gone, can run over here and help. Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper, we're hoping that, that Wraith crits this cannon and kills it. It works for me. I would love to have anything that I could do. If I push this guy away instead, Bone Shaper could run up and summon, and that could be good. Geminate is only moving 3 because Geminate wants to switch, but I am immobilizing a bunch of things, so that's probably fine. I also can get 2 damage on this guy, so that means that +1, actually. +1 or better from the Wraith kills. Maybe I need to... The only thing that makes any sense here is summoning. But I simply don't have the movement to summon. Unless I push this guy back. Which means that I'm probably just summoning, like, here. And that sounds really bad. So am I just going fast and commanding the Wraith to attack? That also sounds really bad. I don't know. Steel Automaton's not attacking. I love it. Rune Machine's not moving that much. Ancient Artillery not getting extra range. So I really like all of that. Alright. 22 turns until this guy goes down. Only. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, dang. Geminate isn't before the Wraith. It's fine. Move 3. Mind Spike. Here, here, here. Six damage Mind Spike. About as much as you can hope for, right? We get the body block out of these guys. Drifter. Barely doesn't pick up his kill, but he'll just be attacked at disadvantage, and that's totally fine. We activate our sustained momentum. Drifter's in a good spot. This guy dies next turn. We do not need to activate the Horn of Command. Wraith will attack using the banner. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Wraith, dude. Wraith. I summon you one time. I give you one job. Literally, the only thing you had to do was pull zeros. You just had to pull zeros. And you would have killed. Now it has to crit to kill. If it doesn't kill, it dies. I guess it doesn't die. I guess Banner of Strength dies. But then what's the point of having the Wraith attacking Steel Automatons for the whole scenario? Unfrickin-leavable. Maybe it gets missed. Yeah, what would you say you do here? Like, this is the one time, like, Wraith is super buffed up, hitting a poisoned target that I explicitly poisoned on turn 1 for it. Yeah, with the Banner of Strength. It's like absolute best case scenario. Best I can do for you is a miss. Man, that's really unfortunate. I think I just dropped the Banner of Strength here. Because I think at this point, my best play is to Bone Dagger up here and command the Wraith to attack, and we know this kills. Okay, it was not the crit. I mean, maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. Let's see. So I have an interesting... Alright. Well, we lost the Banner of Strength. We have an interesting Incendiary throw here. Move 3, and I lose the scenario. It's lovely that we're already in that shape. Like, we couldn't have gotten the Standstill card. Like, not even once. Not even once. It had to... Is this really turn 3? Yeah, because I've lost 4 cards. Whew. Okay. So 2 of their cards give them move 3 because they played nothing special. So they've played nothing special and Latch On. So they've got Hasty Assault or Fuel Leak. So I have to outspeed 29 is the point where they could kill me. I want to Unbreakable Wall here quickly. Just to push this guy away, that way Skeleton moves in. So I could Unbreakable Wall, push him away, Skeleton moves in, Bone Shaper moves in, Bone Shaper summons. I could Unbreakable Wall, push him away, Banner Spear moves in, or Banner Spear moves in, Skeleton moves in, Bone Shaper twiddles thumbs. Man, this artillery doesn't go down now. Unless the Wraith somehow 1v1s it. I didn't think about that. That's really awkward. I do think that I have to go for this Unbreakable Wall here. And I want to save Resolved Courage Incendiary Throw to wound some things over here this following turn. Unfortunately, things are not close enough for me to get a good Flailing Tendrils, which means this is probably a drag down angle. The elites are not immune to immobilize yet. They become immune to immobilize at the next monster level. So am I just moving and dragging down? I feel like my health at this point on Geminate is extremely suspicious. I would also love for Geminate to be here. And flailing tendrils. That's not very realistic. We go faster than 29 and we drag down. And we just see what happens. We just see what happens. That'll switch us. That puts us in Locust Host, and then we can push away with Locust Host Scarab Flight. And we live to see how we die on the following turn. Drifter. Drifter has bonus move with sustained momentum, so I could do up to a move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't really help with much of anything. I wouldn't mind to just put him on top of the cannon. What if I just no remorse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't get to hit anything. And then 1, 2, 3. And then I'm on top of the cannon, and maybe I can go fast next turn and bloodletting it with my bottom. Like, is that worth it? Maybe a better bet would just be run closer this turn and deadly shot it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could hit it with Violent Inheritance, bottom move and attack, and deadly shot, top ranged attack. I mean, I kind of like that. Go relatively fast so that he tanks if anybody's tanking. Do I Wrath of the Turned Earth to command the Wraith to attack here? Right now, it's going to move 1 to here or here, but I can Horn of Command to tell it to hit the artillery. So I think that's what I do. I want to go after Banner Spear, so 26, and I Wrath of the Turned Earth to command attack into the artillery. And we get attack for 2, attack for 3, we kill with a +1 total. Those are turns. I'm not certain that I love Drifter. I have not addressed anything about Steel Automatons. If it's like stand still and attack with stun, that's super awkward. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know how I'm killing these damned ruined machines. They do not have to get far for me to lose the scenario. So maybe that means that Drifter's addressing them. If I move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I just barely don't reach. I mean, I guess I could hit with a ranged attack with the other options that I've said. If I push here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Drifter could theoretically get in with no remorse. I don't love that. Fortitude does good damage into a Steel Automaton, but I don't think hitting those guys is my priority. Yeah, I just hate his position, but I feel like he was forced here. I think I'm going to go hit a cannon. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Show me not move 3. Okay. Move 2 and suffer is good. Furthest enemy within range 7 is bad. Push on automatons is bad. At least the machines can't reach the switch this turn. But push with automatons just like screws everything. Oh, I also don't reach with deadly shot. I didn't realize that. Do I send him down here to hit this thing then? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to send him here so that he tanks this thing. All right. Geminate. A lot to figure out here. Okay. So if I move here, that plugs this gap for these three. And so this guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he goes this way. This guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I move here, these two go around this way. This guy goes up this way. These three move this way. If I move 1, 2, I can immobilize these two. Same thing, this way, this way. So here, immobilize these two sounds best. This guy moves here. These guys are clumped. I could get Incendiary Throw next turn. I get multiple attacks for 2 right here. I'm barely getting targeted by cannons at all somehow. Steel Automaton pushes me into a very awkward position. And I'm ranged, and I just don't know what happens to Gemini after this turn, but maybe this guy doesn't come and hit me. Maybe he hits Bone Shaper? I do not know. I could step and pull with Javelin, and then this guy would be hitting Banner Spear. Which guy's first? This guy's first, so he would hit Banner Spear, and so if I step and pull, then Skeleton can't get in. So I move 2. And we've just got all kinds of awkward happening here. It's Steel Automatons before, but Wraith just moves here. Please kill. Well, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not going to say thank you. -1 kills. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you... The Wraith has attacked 4 times, and half of them have been the miss. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, absolutely. Why on earth? We are definitely firing the Wraith. Why on earth did I bring it to this level? Oh, let's bring the attack 1 to the shield 3. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. Unbelievable. Oh, hold on. Because I've walled this off. No, they're pushing first. Okay. I was going to say nothing sees that it can come around this way because this is walled off. But this guy's going to move and push, and this guy's going to push. This is a really interesting idea for this level, but I honestly think that they should have done, like, maybe more Ruin Machines, but made the level, like, 1 room longer. Because there's so much variance in the fact that they can make it in 3 turns or, like, not make it for 7. Oh. Second miscard sound feels just so bad. Who is this hitting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is hitting Bone Shaper right now. And maybe that's fine. Maybe we just leave that like that. Maybe I just Stone Skin. Maybe I Healing Potion. Like, we just toss these on. I've got to move 3. Come down here. If I come down here, I get pushed for 3 up here. And I don't know how that messes things up, but surely that messes things up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Where are you going to push me? Where are you going to push me, sir? Good morning, Slash. I was expecting you to hit bone. That's why I used my thing. A +1 is definitely not what I want to see, but like, I don't know. Like, what else am I thinking? What am I gonna do? All right. This guy reaches next turn with a move 3, but he is the only one. Dang, if we were in melee mode, this would be a flailing tendrils. It would wound the Bone Shaper, which would suck. Okay, we go fast, and the Wraith picks up the kill this time? Question mark? What on earth can I even do? Run this skeleton around this way with Horn of Command so that next turn he runs here and blocks the gap? And then I just summon a skeleton just to tank the steel automatons for me? Question mark? We're in, like, the most awkward ranged mode of all time. Part of me wants to just, like, pull in this cannon and just maybe just flailing tendrils next turn? Like, I don't even know. Do not even know. Hopefully Geminate isn't dead, I think. I have to play around 29 speed, this guy moving and ending the scenario. So I think we play Resolve Courage Incendiary Throw, and I can move here if need be, and Bone Shaper summons here, and that walls off from this guy and forces all of these guys to run down this direction, which is good for me. And if it's move 3 here, this guy doesn't reach. So I think all of that's fine, which takes us to Drifter. I still think I want Drifter on top of this guy and just giving him all he's got. So, do I know Remorse now? I am muddled, which is disgusting. But I have the extra -1. So we just run up, hit him for 5, hit him for 5. Then the next turn, go fast, hit him for 4, hit him for 3 with wound. Then we're out of crushing weights. Ooh, la, 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 la. I could, like, run over here in Destructive Fury. I could get a 4-target Destructive Fury, which, like, kills a lot of the Ruined Machines, which is kind of good. What turn are we on? We're only on turn 4. Only on turn 4. Yeah, there's a lot of explaining to do. Basically, the Wraith just missed every attack. But from last night's disaster, decided to just move forward, and the 3 characters that lost last night are dead. And we beat the Derelict Elevator earlier. It would be a really good Destructive Fury. The only problem is that it uses all of my crushing weights, and I'm muddled. So, using all of my ticks to attack while muddled, literally the last round, the last run died when Drifter pulled Curse -1, miss Curse in the same turn. So, and that wasn't even muddled. I can totally get out of this. There's not that much damage coming out from the monsters. Yeah, the muddle is very annoying. Plus, like, I don't know anything about designing a game. Like, I would do playtesting, but I don't think that's a paid thing. And also, I don't play physically. So, that doesn't really work out. I think I need to go faster than 29 so that I can move this way if this guy's going at 29 and moving in here. Ideally, I want to go onto the cannon and then next turn double hit him with Bloodletting plus my Frenzy Potion to kill, and maybe somehow try to save some ticks. Maybe Bloodletting top. Then, but this way I go fast enough that I can run this way if I need to plug the gap. I think this is fine. Self-destruct is extremely interesting here. Extremely interesting. Attack for 5 out of automatons really sucks. Okay. So... I didn't happen to play Life and Death, did I? No. Alright, so... Bone Shaper can summon a skeleton to tank this guy's attack for 5. I could... Okay, it's just move 2, which means that this guy does not escape. I really want to just Incendiary Throw. Thank you, Wraith. I was thinking move this guy down this way, but now I think this way's fine. I summon here. This guy attacks for 5. And I most likely lose the skeleton. Oh, I prevent the next source of damage to him. What are the cannons doing? I'll suffer 2. That's fine. I've got health. I summon here. He tanks both of the steel automatons for me. This guy would see Bone Shaper as his focus, though, so he would move there and self-destruct on her. Drifter could hit this guy. Drifter can move here. Spend a sustained momentum tick to hit this guy. -1. Extra likely because I have an extra -1 from my bad item. Everything except for -2 or miss here. Okay. He straight up dies. This means Bone Shaper does not get self-destructed on. I heal up. It's only a heal for 1. But this is a disadvantaged attack, so I could survive it. Geminate. I can immobilize this guy and move with jump. Immobilizing doesn't necessarily help anything, does it? The problem that I'm seeing right now... So this guy moves 2. This guy moves 2. Then this guy moves 2 and self-destructs on Geminate. Then this guy moves 2, and then this guy moves 2. So if I stand still, I get self-destructed on once. Hey, Brian. I don't know about that, Slash. Okay. So if I do nothing, I get self-destructed on once, which kills. For some awful reason, I'm wanting to pull this guy into my embrace. And that's just, like, really dumb. I could pull him in here, and I could move to this hex. This guy goes here, this guy goes here, this guy goes here. The problem is then I don't have any pulls left to be pulling these things away. But I don't get self-destructed on it all. But honestly, maybe just losing cards on Geminate to self-destruct is the play. Right? Like, I could kill this elite by just jumping over here with Smoldering Hatred. And does anybody care if Geminate loses a card to that? Oh, these guys don't run this way anymore. They run this way now. Because I'm not actually walled off here like I was kind of planning to be. So this guy runs this way. And this guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So nobody hits Geminate. This guy moves here, this guy moves here, this guy moves here. So we just pull this guy in. And then I move here, and the cannon hits me at disadvantage, and Bone Shaper doesn't suffer. If I'm wrong about something here, it could be bad. We live that. Do we live this? Minus? We do live a miss. Oh, we do live a miss. Ah, Drifter wanted to see the miss, though. Oh. Geminate survives that, but I kind of want to lose a card to 4 damage. I mean, this thing hits pretty hard. We'll just lose the card next turn. Alright. This machine is now the emergency. Excuse you? That is like 100% bug. It should see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it had moved to this hex, it would see 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes away from reaching the thing. Coming here, that's just not where the machine should go, because they prioritize escaping. So I get to undo that, because this is just incorrect. Like, this hex is further away, because he has to walk all the way around like this now, or all the way around like this. There's literally no universe. Because there are 2 legal paths for him to get there. He should never have gone here. So I guess we just undo it. That's so dumb. Do we even undo it? Yeah, I mean, just getting a singular wound on this guy. I think we undo it, because, I mean, that's... Why did he go there? Like, that just makes no sense that he went there. I also had a nightmare about the elevator last night. I'm glad we're in the same position. What happens if I just don't move? Is this guy gonna go just absolutely AWOL again and just do the wrong thing? Is that even correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's not. This hex is objectively closer. I mean, if I lose this, it's because the game is wrong. Like, that's so frustrating. Ugh. Reckless Jab is like the worst thing to lose. I guess I could have lost a different card, but I mean, I simply have to play Drag Down to move over here with Jump, because otherwise I lose. It doesn't have to be Drag Down, it can be Draining Pincers. I don't know. That's just really, really, really dumb to lose 2 cards because of the game being wrong. Fast regroup on Bone Shaper. It's fine. What's Bone Shaper's? Okay, well, Bone Shaper's initiative is not looking too great. I kind of want to play the Flailing Tendrils Loss, but I guess that's too sketchy if they're moving, which they're most likely. Okay, they are moving. Steel Automatons are not, though, so I like that. My summons are all just going to go have a heyday, though. Ugh, not getting a wound on this cannon is so bad. What are cannons? Attack for 4 triangle. Don't love that. I objectively do not love that. It's still not lost. Oh, I could have Horn of commanded that. I'm gonna... Well, I guess it's just 2 damage I'm missing out on. Get a very nice Flow of the Black River heal. And prevent the next few sources of damage. Oh, that's interesting. He's prioritizing his movement value. He just wants to get the maximum movement possible. That sounds like what's happening. That's really dumb. Okay, we don't run out of crushing weights here. Hopefully this crits. Crit would kill. All right, how many misses is that? Is that 4 misses? All right, I was thinking regenerate. Yeah, I was thinking regenerate Bone Shaper, but now I'm thinking regenerate here. I'd rather go to this hex. And... oh, he's gonna push me. So it doesn't matter. I guess they're both gonna get hit no matter what. I can throw this Explosive Vial. Oh, now these guys are gonna go this way. No, because Drifters can be pushed. They're first. Alright, so we'll move to this hex. Unfortunately, regroup's only range 2. If it were range 3, I would just go here and heal. And then we wouldn't both be targeted, because I really don't want Banner to tank an attack for 4. Because it doesn't feel like she has to, but I guess it's just going to happen. Do I Explosive Vial this Steel Automaton? I mean, he's like never dying. My team can never hurt this thing, and he's just gonna tank skeletons for the rest of time. Ugh. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I most definitely did not realize that. I was thinking that I'm standing here and I wall it off. Well... Oh, he pushed me there. That is funny. That is not the way the game normally handles those types of situations. Let me undo. I want to move Geminate to a different hex. Although there may actually be nothing I can do about it. It might just be that that guy always gets to the plate. I keep forgetting about enemies walking through their allies. I think there is nothing that I can do about it.
Friends of yours?
Could we just not? Dang, they didn't stand still a single time. Oh, Geminate also missed this turn, so that's 6 misses that I got. But I think there's absolutely nothing that can be done because I cannot hit that guy with enough damage to kill him. Oh, but I could immobilize. So I guess if I had realized, then I would have played the immobilize card. Oh, but it's not fast enough. I need, like, move 3, immobilize. Because I need it under speed 29. And I have to have move with jump. Because nowhere else can get me in there unless I unsummon Skeleton. But that's just pretty troll at that point. And even if I do unsummon Skeleton and immobilize this guy, then this guy makes it. Alright, so we lost. Yeah, just don't have enough movement. And these were the cards that I had played. Honestly, I feel like this level in 4-player is a little bit easier / better than it is in 2, maybe? It didn't work out for me, but maybe I should have jumped over this way on the previous turn. You know what? We can undo back to that previous turn because we got that bug. Because that guy definitely should not have been attacking. So let's undo back to that turn. And we'll move Geminate over here. Because the game was just moving them incorrectly. Although it didn't move this guy incorrectly, but... Gloomhaven Digital has some really brutal levels early on. But I don't know. That one is, like, slightly more interesting because of the retirements giving you different classes. So, like, subsequent attempts can feel very, very different. How was the turn before in this position? Oh, because this was a auto save after. That was an autosave that we got after a bug. This is the turn where they... So if I jump Geminate over there, I didn't jump Geminate over this way because I didn't want to have to lose a card on Geminate, but we saw that we were having to lose a card no matter what. Did I go Damned Horde for double curses here? That must have been what I did, right? Oh no, it was Flesh Shield and Summon. Yeah. And then here it was Smoldering Hatred with Into My Embrace, and I pulled the Artillery in. But I'm going to switch to jumping over here to making this guy self-destruct, since I'm going to get self-destructed on anyway because of the game being stupid and sending them in the wrong way. I would rather be self-destructed on by that guy. And then we'll just do the same stuff with everybody else. If I can remember what it was. I think it was just run up and hit and Incendiary Throw here. You beat the entire Gloomhaven digital campaign on +2. Remember, it was brutal at the beginning, but once you get going, it gets a bit easier. +3 is always challenging. There, you really hit a point. Once you start hitting level 3, level 4, where like a lot of the levels you have available are very, at least relatively difficult. And you haven't unlocked any of the locked classes yet. You haven't gone up in prosperity. You don't have really good items. You really hit a point where it's like really hard. Okay, so since it's going to be bugged anyway, we just jump over here. And then of the things to attack, it would be this guy, right? Oh, I had Drifter attack this guy was what I did. But we'll just have Gemini do it instead. Frozen Hollow in the scenario where you guide Hail are some of the ones that immediately come to mind. Yeah, one level I'm thinking of that I know I lost a ton of times the last time I played Gloomhaven Digital +3. It's like a side scenario that you can unlock or something. It's some sort of special scenario. There's something special about it. And it has like living spirits and wind demons. And I tried that level for several days. Are you kidding me? Like, that doesn't make any sense. There's no universe he should walk to this hex. I guess that's the same thing that was happening before, isn't it? Because, like, he had move 2, so his move 2 would move him here if he wanted to optimize his movement, because moving here gets him closer to the plate. There's just no universe in which he should go to step on that hex. And that's so frustrating to lose the level just because they play it wrong. Yeah, this level definitely needs to be worked on, because it is not right. And now I lost life and death, which was my like way of trying to survive all of this. What can I even do? I mean, I need to get a wound on this guy. We know that this turn is the move 3, right? So maybe I just hit this guy with a Changeling's Boon. And Wraith can hit him with Horn of Command. So we Flesh Shield and... I guess I need to heal myself with Flow of the Black River. In which case I don't really want a Flesh Shield. So I guess we curse them? I don't know. I don't know. Once we hit the point where I'm undoing, it's like, what am I even? One where the living spirits spawn behind you and you're trying to get to the end and kill all wind demons. Yeah, and I think there are frost demons too. And like the room in the middle has like traps and stuff that you're trying to navigate. I lost that scenario a very large number of times. Alright. Geminate killed one of the offenders. I'm just so angry that Bone Shaper took that damage. Like, irrationally angry. It is early access. But I shouldn't feel bad about undoing, because I'm literally undoing bugs. So I'm going to stop beating myself up about it. It just sucks, though, because, like, I undo, and now I know, because of undoing, that this Frenzy Potion misses. But I'm just going to do it anyway, because that's what I would have done if I didn't know that it was going to miss. And now I just hope that he pushes down again. That would be nice. And I'll still just Explosive Vial here. And then after this turn, we're back to new random monster RNG again. Why would he move there? That doesn't even get him closer. He moved 3. He could have gone 1, 2, 3 and gotten a lot closer to the actual... to his actual goal. I can't check my cards to see if I wanted Dancing Slippers or not. I don't think Drifter has any health. Oh, I have a move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have to Dancing Slippers, because if I don't, I get hit by this guy. Unfortunately, I don't have life and death because of the bug. And we get more summons. Yeah, we long rest here. If we lose continuous health, who cares? I still haven't wounded this guy, which means the... or this guy, like... I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I mean, the heal worked out for Bone Shaper here. Here we're walled off from here, so I Flesh Shield to keep it that way. And I just Decaying Will and poison this. We short rest. Draining Pincers is a horrible card to lose. Am I ranged or melee right now? I should be melee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's so bad. I want to get to like right here on Geminate. 1, 2, 3, 4 with jump, and I can't disarm the artillery. But if I could get like up here, then Flailing Tendrils would wound all of these, and that would be really good. I guess I short rest Drifter. Oh, my crushing weight's gone? Oh, because I did an extra attack in this variation. Well, that's very bad. I guess I can Destructive Fury all of these guys, though. This guy, even with move 3, he never makes it. So I Horn of Command the Wraith to start hitting him. I guess I move 4 jump over this way because I really want to go for the cannon. I really want to get the wound on everything. Ooh. Incendiary Throw can be really, really good in this position. Let's short rest. Driving Inspiration's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Javelin this guy and run down here. And I'm healthy, so I run down here to tank this. And then now I don't need Geminate doing that. Now Geminate can... I could wound here, but Banner Spear needs the health and wouldn't have a way to heal it off. And also it would kill skeletons. I guess Combined Effort can get a wound on this guy eventually. I just don't know when that's going to be. It's not for a long time, and I don't know how we're getting through the shield. But if we can just get an element out, then I can get Icebound Quills buffed up. So am I going like Horn Beetle and switch? Oh, my only switch is Drag Down or Changeling Spoon's loss. So Horn Beetle has to be at the end of a rest cycle. Alright, well, do I want ranged or melee? I guess Reckless Jab is okay here, except I can't heal it off. So it's not that good. So let's switch. And then we can heal Bone Shaper. Alright. Push on automatons and move 3 on machines. That is a lose condition. Show me crit? This is horribly bad. Oh, but the machines move first before these guys push. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so I run this way. Immobilize. And then I just move here. Drifter. Attack for 2, and it kills. Beautiful. Wraith. Hit this guy. +2? No, but a +1. Skeletons, you are not entirely helping, I must say. Okay, this guy goes first. He attacks the skeleton and pushes it here. Well, no, these guys go first, right? This guy has move 3, and who on earth knows where he goes? I think I'm gonna... Man, I would love a poison here, but I don't know if I'm ever even attacking this guy again. Do I just poison this thing to make it less likely for it to... or more likely for it to die? If it moves like here... It still doesn't make it in with a move 3, so maybe I attack this so that it's dead, but then what's Geminate doing? So I hit here. Oh, I can't do the Flesh Shield bottom. Yeah, okay, so I hit here, because who knows what my skeletons are going to be doing. We did no damage. I can't move this way because it's AoE out of the artillery. Live? No. Live? Okay.
A pile of...
So at least we're over here with a Resolve Courage Incendiary Throw. As long as it's not -2 or miss. And we're at new deck again. Well, no, we got some zeros. Then I get a very good wound here, and I probably just short rest and do it again. I also just Destructive Fury. Just move here, Destructive Fury. They should run this way. This guy cannot escape this turn. Skeleton moves 2. I guess I go for move 2 command attack, right? I wanted to play Flow of the Black River. Okay, Decaying Will's fine to lose. We'll play Flow of the Black River. We'll see if I heal or not. It's totally gonna depend on like what monster cards are looking like. Hopefully its Steel Automatons do nothing. Here, what is the play? I could pull the Steel Automaton away. I could heal Bone Shaper. I'll have fire. So regenerating Bone Shaper is not bad. And I just push this guy away? Or I push this guy away? Who knows? Who knows? Move 1. I like it. Disadvantage on Steel Automatons. How many curses are we looking at? 2. With not that many cards drawn. First things first, we do not miss these. Unbelievable. Alright. Banner Spirit did not let me down. Wraith puts another curse in their deck. Does not hit the right guy. Does not hit the right guy. Let me stress that he does not hit the right guy. But this guy is only moving 1, and that puts him closer to the Wraith next turn. So I think I grab this heal 3. And, this guy's hitting here. This guy's hitting here. We chill. We chill. Furthest away in range 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the Wraith. Ancient Artillery is hitting the Wraith. So we set Wrath of the Turned Earth. Here. I just hit these guys. And I do huge damage. Not bad. Okay. What are we looking at now? We're looking at healing the Bone Shaper. And just pushing this guy away. I could push this guy too. Doesn't help me in any way. Maybe it does, because then Bone Shaper can run back this way, which is better. The Wraith got missed, so our Wrath of the Turned Earth does not get used. Okay, just all of the misses. Alright, honestly, it feels like I don't need to do anything here. Well, no, 12, I'm going to need to hit that guy. 7, I should probably hit that guy. Not dying is probably a pretty big priority. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I hope that the machines are faster. But I can just run this way and command the Wretched. I can move and hit within my Embrace, I guess. And then am I finally wounding this other guy? I don't know. I have... I have no more ranged attacks. So it's looking like maybe I like move here and melee this guy. I don't hate it. I don't hate move here and melee, because then they run this way most likely. 3 ranged attacks. And that's that. Ugh. Stop being faster than him. Command skeleton. Move here. At the very least, it slows this guy down, but we also just pulled the miss, so we can't miss. And he goes down. Artillery hitting for 6 is disgusting. Do I want to move? Like, which way do I want to move? I don't even know. I think this way? I don't want to get closer to the cannon, but... Drifter, we just hit all 3 of these guys for a little bit of damage. Okay, for not much. Definitely for not much damage. I could play this loss, but it doesn't feel worth it. Let's just move this way. This steel automaton has taken a lot of damage from that wound, and like basically only from the wound. Let's see. It's just going to be moved to attack for 2. So the question is, do I want to send these guys this way or these guys this way? I think I'm going to send these guys down, and then I'm going to short rest, and I'm going to incendiary throw this guy. I think Geminate's going to kill the Wraith. And the Bone Shaper. Ow. What is that? I mean, it's fine, but like, what is it? Alright, well now I have to short rest. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? If I have a move 3, I don't have a move 3. So we don't need to worry about if I had a move 3. Maybe I just move up here and summon here to tank this. Long rest? No, let's short rest. And just bop this guy. Hit him with a... Maybe heal myself with no remorse and hit him with a bloodletting. He can never get there this turn. Here, I'm thinking it's flailing tendrils. I'm thinking it's double loss. I'll wound the Wraith, which is sad, but... Like, I don't need Wraith to do anything else for the rest of the level. I just need to take out these machines and then back up and kite these automatons for 22 more turns. Let's see. So this guy's going down-ish. Ooh, Javelin would be nice, but maybe I just 1, 2, 3, 4 incendiary throw or incendiary throw. Move 3, annoying. Let's go here. Oh. Oh. Alright, well, it's the first incendiary throw that's missed. Sorry, Wraith? And Bone Shaper? mean, that's really dumb. Wait, no. I'm just gonna undo the... I'm gonna reverse the initiative. Because then I can get Bone Shaver out. And letting Bone Shaver get hit is really dumb. I'll do the same stuff on Banner Spear. Even though it was a objectively horrible turn. Um... 40. Like, why did I not do that? Doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, we missed this guy. Oh, Drifter. Okay, I guess I attack because I need Drifter. Drifter. Why can nobody accomplish things? This is not the best level for Bone Shaper. I think I've seen worse levels for Bone Shaper, but this is not the best one. I think I move here and I hope the skeleton survives. Or I summon skeleton just to tank the artillery and I back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but I want to get away. Oh. I don't like anywhere that I can go. Okay, let's summon the skeleton in this hex instead. That's better. And then move here. Alright, this guy dodging both attacks this turn was kind of crazy for him. And very bad for me. I can't play this loss just to wound the Steel Automaton. It means next turn I go at 20, which is fast enough, and I move here and I hit this guy. And I need like a -2 to kill. This guy needs to go down, but I do have Banner and Drifter that can hit him. It's like, do I just play this loss just to get one wound out? Maybe I do, because it's just required to win. Although, this 10 health guy is getting close. We don't know that, do we? Oh, Wrath of the Turned Earth. Okay. That's pretty nice. He's going to tank for a while. Just have to hope that Bone Shaper doesn't die. Here, we have to move here and plug the gap. Here, I can just move and hit accordingly. Here, I guess I could move Drifter in combined effort, or I could just go for combined effort. Yeah. We'll just see self-destruct, and they're probably going to totally bug the... So we'll just have to see. This guy should move this way, which should be really good. So we just move here. And we get a +1. Okay. I feel like that's the first useful crit I've had. Move here, and I just need a 0? Or I just poison myself for +2, right? Since when does it not switch them? Alright, now -2 kills. We got the 0 anyway, so I didn't need to poison myself. These guys are playing ball. Wraith is dead. It's going to use a Wrath of the Turned Earth. I move the Drifter. Maybe it doesn't matter what I do with the drifter. Does Gem care at all? Maybe Gem moves here? We'll just have to see if it's bugged or not, but who knows. And we hit here. And then where are they going to go is the good old question. Okay, well, I moved Gem in to be self-destructed and lose all of its cards. And now we're going to be at a Wrath of the Turned Earths, but this guy dies. That's like the first time I agree with what the game has done. But that's very bad for me. And now... what a nice miss. What a nice miss. Alright. And that's all of the... There are only 3 enemies remaining. Problem is they just like kill me. Do not be a ranged card on this short rest. That's not a ranged card. So I just go fast and I run away as much as I physically possibly can. These guys are not immune to immobilize, so I could move here and drag down both, and as long as it's not their ranged card, it's really good. Long rest. Long rest? I mean, maybe Banner's my longest surviving character here. And 1, 2, 3. I can summon and then run. Maybe we're looking for a bone dagger. Okay, so I go here. Immobilize both. And that's really good. Definitely do not have 21 turns left in the pocket, though. We're really gonna need to see, like, a miss come out of this guy. Ah, it's not even disadvantage. I definitely don't have 10 turns left. Oh, he was so close to surviving that. That would have been so huge. Regroup? We don't need Incendiary Throw. That does not do anything here. Set for the Charge is good. These cards don't do anything. Maybe... Maybe a Bloodletting into this guy is fine. Do I still have an extra movement tick? No. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so No Remorse doesn't get me there. 1, 2. So I could be granted move with Regroup to get there. I guess with their, like, move and stand next to you card, Set for the Charge would be good here. Let's regroup to heal myself up first, and then I go for Set for the Charge next turn. Here, I just attack with Pull. Or I heal someone. And Bone Shaper... we just go fast and run away. Okay. So I heal myself and move away from the cannon. It's only range 5. I'm wondering if this has any chance of working. We just get away from the cannon. And do nothing. I could heal Bone Shaper. Well, I can't attack them, I mean. So we'll just heal Bone Shaper and run. Drifter just moves closer. Not reaching him this turn feels really bad. I don't have a ranged attack. I could No Remorse Lost to get onto him and then just hit him for 2, but I don't get the attack for 3. Do I have Regroup? No, I don't. I have Combined Effort, though. So I could move this way and move him. I can't go after that, though. Well, yeah, I can. I can go at 6. Okay. And so we'll just go No Remorse, Prudent Preparation, and just maybe hope to kill. Oh. I guess I don't switch with the 2 cards that I played, do I? So we'll have to long rest. We just don't want to lose Icebound Quills. We want to get the ice because that's going to be our main way to deal damage to this guy. But with Set for the Charge, some things are possible. Attack with Push is maybe best case scenario for me. Because I'm going to go here. Oh, he's going to go after Bone Shaper, isn't he? Oh. Do I go here so that they both target me? Which one's first? This one's first. And then this guy runs over this way. Dang it, why didn't I move Bone Shaper here? So I want to run this way so that I can move Drifter so that he can hit the artillery. And he hits the artillery for 3 and for 2. Ooh, that does not kill. If I run this way, then I get 2 damage into this automaton, which is maybe better. I guess this means I just move closer and I heal myself. And I'm immobilized, but I long rest? You can't step there. He can't step there! Come on, game. What is it about him wanting to attack me with push that makes him able to just cheat? I guess we have to go back to beginning of round actions and... Like, he literally could have just walked around and hit me. There's no reason that the AI should have done that. I guess I have to short rest and run away here. Otherwise, the game just steals any possibility from me. Is he gonna walk through to hit Geminate now? When he could just go the other way? I don't know. We'll find out. I guess it's just... I want to try summoning a skeleton, but maybe that's gonna give us the same issue? I don't know. What if I move it here. This guy goes there and pushes her. Okay, he did not hit the pressure plate. Skeleton survived. Oh, but gets pushed. He could have pushed here. Did that make my drifter take extra damage? No, it didn't. But it means next -1 would have been next turn's card. Alright, I think I just... Well, I lose a melee card. Oh, wait. That's my only melee switch. And I can't lose Icebound Quills. Alright, I need an element. Can I get an element anywhere? Have to just long rest here and hope I survive. What? Oh, okay. Just long rested, so... can I get an element? I can get dark, no element. Here, no elements available. So is short rest, move up, and beta set for the charge my best play? Maybe long rest is my best play, but very frequently they move 3 and... Actually, no, not very frequently they move 3 and hit with enough. Actually, 4 range is a pretty good place to be. 16 health is a lot. Yeah, and the Drifter Immobilize is really bad. Do I just go Icebound Quills, drag down here? No. No, no, no. We played as patiently as we can. This was the worst possible Steel Automaton card, though. And just about the worst Ancient Artillery card. We need to see survival down here. Over here. I move in here. And I disarm this guy. Oh, nice. +2. Although having that on Icebound Quills would have been better. Also, now this guy moves 3 and attacks for 5, but that's fine. I can lose a card. Oh, they can't be disarmed. You can't go there. I should have known. I should have known that I simply can't play the game. Yeah, this scenario is very broken. I don't understand like why it's just happening now when it hasn't been happening all scenario. I don't know. Screw it. Let's... Like, I can't afford to just be, like, moving 2 around here. So I'm just gonna go in with losses, and we'll just hope. Unfortunately, they can't be disarmed. But we know this is the +2. Definitely do not have 11 turns left, though. Oh, no. Okay, I want to use that leather armor. That's what I did the first time. Alright. So, next turn, Drifter goes and hits this artillery and hopefully kills it. This guy has 7 health, this guy 10. it's gonna have to be final turn is like Bone Dagger plus Command the Wretched, right? I think. Also have the Ancient Fuel Falcon. So if I can get them next to each other, that's worth some damage. Regroup is attack for 3. Yeah, I don't need that. Alright. We're hitting... I think with Prudent Preparation, No Remorse. Because if he gets his Fast Shield card, that's bad. But maybe I'll just Bloodletting. It does more damage. And it's only bad if he gets his 17 speed Shield 2. Long Rest, because we just need to survive as long as is physically possible. Double attacking. And... maybe I can get set for the charge? I'm not sure. Set for the charge would be nice. It doesn't look like I can, though. Unless Geminate hits and runs this way. Maybe that's worth it. They're attacking hard, though, so hopefully Banner survives. And so now Gem... this is Gem's final turn, so I wanted to double hit. But maybe the play... instead is hit this guy, get good damage. Crit Riddle Self. Insane. And then a huge value Amulet of Life. Oh, I can shield. Well, if Banner Spear dies because I didn't shield, then I'll go back and shield. Heavy Sword, don't miss. Oh, beautiful. Oh, we love to see it. Regain a charge. Oh, we love to see it. Man, maybe I need Drifter to crit Command the Wretched. Oh, beautiful. And we have this one shield. The Geminate doesn't even die. Alright. Does Bone Shaper have enough movement to make it over there? I don't even know. Geminate just long rest. This guy dies. Banner. What is the play? How do we win this? I need to get him on top of Bone Shaper, but Bone Shaper just has 2 turns. So move 2, 1, 2, move 2, 1, 2. Does not make it to him. One, 2. I run here and make him... yeah, maybe. So I purely run away with Banner. They move a lot. This is very weird. Okay, I could move here and set for the charge to make him hit me. I could buff up my damage and attack for 2 and hope that I draw plus and deal damage with the plus. I could command the Wretched. No, because I'm going to be pushed away. I could just run 4. And then he sees 1, 2, 3, 4. Or he'll just walk over the pressure plate and maybe I lose the scenario. I don't know. He'll go 1, 2, 3 and hit Gem. Ah, he goes 1, 2, 3 and hits Gem. Dang, I needed this guy to die first. That's really unfortunate. So I could, this is Gem's final turn. I could command Gem to attack for 5 here. That would make this the final turn of the scenario. Yeah, no, that would have to crit to kill. So I need him to get closer to me, but not reach me this next turn while I long rest. I guess he would be attacking Gem, though. Like, I don't know. This is so messed up. He would be attacking Gem. So maybe Geminate is dead. I don't know. He's not attacking Gem. But I don't reach him now. Because he didn't move. This is so dumb. Alright. Show me move and make me suffer. No, it's extra shield. Well, I literally don't have a choice. This is the only thing that I can do. And so it has to crit. And we're basically a fresh deck. Damn. If only I could command myself to attack for 5. Well, I think we now know to never play this scenario again. Not until they have improved it significantly. Oh well. I guess at least it was fun. Banner did the most damage. Bone Shaper did nothing because it was just skeletons attacking steel automatons the entire time. Yeah. I don't know. That was just a weird one. That was just a weird one. Anyway. We're donezo. This run's over. I guess the next run is a fist run, but you know, I'm kind of thinking maybe we do Gloomhaven tomorrow instead. Could we not? Ugh. All right. Well, we got to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 scenarios won, which is not that bad. Although this run definitely had the most finicky undos and redos and stuff like that. Not all that many of them, but it definitely had some. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody.